You're new. You're brand freaking new, and whatever happened to you in April has shifted you into this version, but you're toggling between these two identities and we're done. Whoever you were 3 seconds ago, before you watched this, if they were in an understanding of themselves that didn't feel good enough or whatever, it doesn't freaking matter because we know you've already freaking shifted. We know that you are the version. It's just getting hypnotized by some stupid lie that is not who you are. So take the self-authority. Okay, so here's the other thing that I wanna test you guys. I wanna push you guys to really step fully into this new version of yourself. So this new version of yourself, it's not just about they're doing all these different things that you're trying to figure out what does that look like. They've given up certain things that were taking up space, that was giving yourself authority and attention to something that because listen, your level up is about your freaking self-authority, not giving an F about whatever BS outside of you, taking your dream off the freaking pedestal, because this isn't about your dream anymore. This is the way you feel and experience life. And you are here to be in love with life. You are here to be like, wow, this is heaven on earth. Like, wow, I am blessed. I am grateful. So this there's something you've been putting your focus and your authority on. And for many of you, guess what that is? Social freaking media. Just think about it. How much time are you spending scrolling? And I know this isn't a line for everyone, and you're going to have your own thing you need to give a 7-day detox. But I guarantee you, by you demonstrating that you're going to have the discipline to give up something, and if it's for those of you who really do scroll a lot, that short form social media stuff, it's zapping your ability. It's actually making your processing ability weaker, okay? You're giving your authority to that thing. So what I'm going to ask you to do on this next version of yourself is you have to sacrifice something to be the most amazing freaking version of yourself. And for some of you, it might, whatever thing that you know that you're doing that is not fulfilling this next level of you. And for a lot of you, it's as easy as just stay off your freaking phone for 7 days. Just try. Can you do it? If that feels like, oh God, then damn, you have put your authority in that thing. So you're gonna detach, you're gonna see what happens, because again, this new version of you, is about your authority, about this thing outside of me doesn't get to tell me I'm good enough. This beauty standard doesn't get to tell me I'm pretty enough. This amount of money doesn't have anything over me. This is what we are going into, friends, is this new freaking self-authority where you're uneffable with, where you don't care, and not you don't care about humanity and you don't care about Mother Earth, but you just don't care. Even these things you've wanted to manifest, oh my God, because it means I'm worth it. Because if I make that thing, if it actually happens, then it means I'm good enough. Well, guess what? When you're on that journey, every time you manifest those things that supposedly meant you were good enough, it never feels that way. And you're just on to the bigger thing to just keep proving. Because I've done that. Once Animal Apothecary is published, that'll mean I'm good enough. Happened, didn't help with that. It just led to some weird outward success is gonna somehow fulfill this void inside that feels like shame and not good enough. And I'm done. We are done putting anything outside of us on a freaking pedestal. This is about how we want to feel on the inside and then watching that reflect on the outside. I had this dream the other night. I was in the Amazon. There was this man that lived there in the Amazon, and he gave me a hug, and I just started weeping and crying so much. And I had this instant epiphany download that all the success I've been chasing is absolutely meaningless. And the only thing that matters is love and connection. Like, cause that's it, right? So, there are lofty things with what I want to share with humanity, but there are demented egoic things and not good enough things attached to these next levels of myself that I am done. Okay? Like, I am done bowing to, okay, this is what's going to make me good enough. Like, this is about us rising into our self-authority. And when you have sovereignty, when you have authority, when you have conviction, when you have discipline over yourself, and not only over yourself, over your freaking thoughts, you will create heaven on earth. So I want to just get some guidance and advice for this next, like, this really you stepping into this, like, dominating personality, meaning, like, there's nothing outside of you dictating who you are. You're like, I'm the one. I'm a part of all of this, and it's awesome, and I love life, and I'm no longer bowing to these things outside of me and letting anything outside of me tell me what's good enough. So here's the thing. Y'all know I'm the creator of Animal Apothecary. If you didn't, now you know. So I have been using a specific deck for the last couple of years, like 2 years. It's been out for 2 years, so for like 2 years. And a while ago, I got mailed the cool Japanese version, which I don't really use. And I don't like my other deck, the one I've been using, it's just, it has my flavor, it has my vibe, it has all the cards are nice and old and bent, and it just works. And I was just like, you know what? Like, we're going into new season. We're taking out that old vibration of that version, because this is like, we're using the physical reality to also show, like, okay, newness. And in that, we're going to use the new deck. It's really sharp and nice and clean to get this reading about this new version of you. But I just want to, like, really run this home. You got to give up something. There is some BS that your old version does, okay? That this new version of you is not bowing down to that thing that they do. And listen, you taking away just one thing this week, and if you can do it longer, cool, but you taking away one thing that is just like, you kind of have given your authority, you've given your attention to this thing outside of yourself. Watch how it will create space, not only for bigger and better things to come in, your self-perception about yourself will change. Because sometimes we need something in the physical to kind of be like, right, this is who the F I am. Like, something needs to change. So change something on the outside, meaning give up a thing that is not freaking good for you. Okay, so, speaking of, this isn't really related, what is it, a non sequitur? This coming Saturday is the I Trust workshop. So it's all about recreating, like marrying trust. Like, you've gotten, like, lost your faith and all these things and disappointment in this. We got to change that too. So give up something and then come on down to The Price is Right, to the I Trust workshop. It's Zoom, it's replay. It's a part of my membership, which is also cool because there's, weekly readings and weekly body movement activations for manifesting, and then monthly workshops. So this month is the I Trust workshop. And if you're in New York City, the Self-Authority Accelerator workshop, that one is gonna blow your effing head off. I am telling you, like, get ready to remember who you freaking are, because that one, hello. I just, like, when it's in person, if you haven't done in person with me, like, prepare to get quantum blasted to the version of yourself you've just, like, it's the major freaking activation. So all the info below, the May 18th in-person in New York City self-accelerator workshop, self-authority accelerator workshop. Okay, but let's, all the workshop stuff in descript. Okay, the description. So I want you to think about, if you can just take a moment to write this down, this is going to be very cool and powerful. So write down one, and I'm going to do this with you. Write down what you are going to let go of. And I'm going to get information on, through letting that go, what's coming in. Okay, the next thing is, what are you ready to take off the pedestal? What dream of yours have you been trying to manifest that makes you feel desperate, that makes you feel like, if I get that, that means that I've arrived? Like, what are you ready to take off the pedestal? And then the last thing is, who is this new version that is blossoming in May? Okay. What we're letting go of and what's coming in. When you do that thing, you detach, just try it for 7 days. Just 7 days. From the Body Tech deck. Okay, the thing you're taking off the pedestal. And I'm just wondering what might blossom after you take this thing off the pedestal. Okay, and then what this new version of you, these two fell out, this new version of you wants to share with you. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yo, this is a good reading. Okay. So many gifts. This thing that you're gonna let go of this week, okay? Just do it. Just like stop being, just do it. Just, because listen what you're gonna get in return. If you just take a break from this thing that isn't awesome for you for just 7 days. And you might watch your whole relationship with whatever that thing is changes, like in this whole other way. I cannot, like, so many gifts. Okay, you are getting the unknown gift. You are like, the gift comes through the discomfort. So the discomfort of you letting this thing go is giving you this gift, which is the unknown gift, but it has to do with you being the freaking gift. You are the goddamn gift. Okay, this is the thing. Like, there is this thing that you're just gonna pause and show yourself, I am this new person, because this new version of me is detached from that thing and has discipline and has boundaries with this one behavior of mine that isn't awesome for me. That this gift is like this new way that you're gonna see yourself. And this version of you is so magnetic. Like, you have a diamond crown on your freaking head. You are actually in charge of your energy. Instead of your energy going everywhere, all the crazy thoughts, going into I'm not good enough, all that BS, like, you're directing your energy and you're shooting it out. So like, This too, you being bigger than the freaking world, it also feels like, yeah, like your self-authority, like you're just like in this powerful energy. And this gift, okay, because it's also unknown, but it's like gonna be coming through you, and it's coming through this like detachment from this thing, this uncomfort at first, is like a new thing you haven't fully seen in yourself. And I think that is actually, so I think this is, check it out. I think you toggle. I think you believe in yourself, and then you surely do not believe in yourself. And then you believe in yourself, and then you don't. And then you believe in yourself, and then you don't. Oh, you feel good, and now you don't. And you feel good, and now you don't. And like, there are appropriate feelings for grieving and all this stuff, but a lot of like the hijacking and the BS lies that you have been believing are so like, I think you detaching from whatever this thing is that you're going to take a break from is going to be putting you into the positive freaking mindset, and to the I know, and to the like I claim I am, like 90% of the time. And I don't think you've been able to like stick with that vibration without kind of like getting set back quite often. So there's something about really standing in this where things are going to not only show up for you, but also come out of you now that you can be in a freaking awesome headspace about yourself. How cool is that? So this is also like the other two cards that came. It's like this master manifester, like you're gonna, something big is manifesting from doing this, but also no expectation. So it's this idea, right? Like unknown. We're not really sure. Me just trying to explain it. It's still like no expectations, like, because it is unknown, but it's like the greatest freaking gift. Because Nightingale of Paradise, it's like, you know, this bird in England long ago, the peoples of England would go and travel into the forest park at the evening tide and to watch the nightingale, and they'd bring their instruments and play along with this creature. Okay, so it's like this bird singing, it was so magnetic, like people were drawn to it. So even though it's like no expectations and it's unknown, I'm still going with, you're gonna get more magnetic. You're freaking getting more magnetic. Hell yeah. Okay. All those things you're taking off a pedestal. Yeah, it's like, yep, let it go, bury it. This says that way of like thinking about these things you've been trying to attain, where it's desperate, where it means something, where it proves that I'm good enough, like it's BS, like that we're done with. This is an old story. And you taking it off the pedestal, so this says do nothing, it's going to change into I am, I know, is actually you coming into your knowing of you, where it's like this new self-authority, this art, like interesting. You taking that dream off a pedestal then makes you know the dream is going to happen. You're shifting into the knowing. It's like, and I think this has to do with that gift. Like there's this new way that you're going to start looking at your life like it's all happening. Everything is happening. Like it's actually freaking happening. And this is also why you should come to the I Trust workshop, to just keep aligning with that freaking vibration. You know, like the more things you do to get you, we're a group of people, we're group transmuting, we're group aligning, and we're amplifying this relationship with trust. And it affects everyone else tenfold, because there's a bunch of people who are in alignment with aligning with trust. Anyways, the thing about this card that's interesting, and because it'll say I am, I know, is that it's the next step from trust. First you trust, then you freaking know. Trust is almost like it's unknown. It's like, but I'm gonna believe it's gonna be okay. The I know is like it's already done. I'm in that freaking vibration. So, which is what we're doing in this workshop. We're creating a relationship with trust and going into the I freaking am. I know. So this thing that you're taking off a pedestal, then ends up making you know it's gonna happen, and then it happens because you didn't put it above you. You put it below you. You didn't let it define it means anything about you. You realized like, this is so lame to keep giving this dream like this weird, desperate kind of need to make it happen. And your highest self, which is owl, it's like this idea or this metaphor, right? Owl sees in the blackest of nights and the farthest of distances, has somewhat similar thing to echolocation, can hear really far away. It can turn its head what looks to be 360 degrees, but it's not exactly. And then it can get the bird's eye view. But when it flies, it's very silent. So this is like your highest self who's like, I see everything, I hear everything, I know what you're doing down there. But I fly silent, so you like don't realize I'm here with you all the time. This is your highest self being like, if you take that thing off the pedestal, your intuition, your highest self will direct you to it more easier. So this, we got to get it off the pedestal. We got to get your self-authority back and realize that outside illusion is BS. Because what does that illusion hold? It actually just holds that you want to feel a certain way about yourself. Good enough, maybe? Oh, that's actually what we're then going to manifest. Not the outside thing, but the feeling on the inside. And then because you feel that way, you know the thing is going to happen, and then it freaking happens. Or it might just happen in an even more unknown, better, unexpected freaking way than you thought it would. And last but not least, this new version of you. We're almost there. And you're gonna have victory. And what is Falcon wearing? The freaking crown, your self-authority. You're going into this like this new sovereign version of yourself. And the focus though, we see those little binocs, the binoculars, the binocs, that where is the focus? Where is the focus? So the other thing is that there is so much growth. Like you're turning, this new version of you is so, see, an octopus, it can spread every single, like behind it, above it. There's something where like you just step into this understanding of yourself where you're like clicked into every dimension and you're like the best freaking version of every dimension that then like pushes out some kind of energy that uplifts and heals every other version of yourself, like your past, present, future, and whatever other alternate realities. You're like the thing. You're the thing. You're the thing. You're the thing. Whatever that means. You're it though. Okay. And it's all this new version. It's because you surrendered. Because it's about to get way better. You just surrendered. Like, we're done fighting. We're done with the quicksand. You know, the inner quicksand, the battling. Gotta get to this thing because it means that I'm good enough. Like, we're done. All of it's happening. Like, all of it is, if you're watching this, it's happening. But you gotta give up something for 7 days. Like, just do it. Just do it. Isn't the BS that you're addicted to worth trying not to do it for 7 days to get the greatest freaking gift of all, which is you, your true self? Oh, wow. Yeah, I think so. Give it up, man. We're done. Yeah, so this is all about like you're leveling up. You're leveling up. All right, I love you. World peace forever. Duh. And come to the workshops. Come on down. Come on. Give it up. Oh, put in the comments if you stuck around this long. I love, people always say that, right? And if you stuck around this long, why don't you put what you're giving up? I'm giving up social media. Side note, I am aware that is a part of my business, but I'm like, I'll post stuff, but I'm not scrolling. I ain't scrolling. So, world peace forever. I love you.